Welcome to Fear House, where some doors should stay closed, but we open them anyway.
3 weeks later, the photo showed something over your shoulder. You're going to want to remember that detail, because right now, before the cave, before the drive home, before the night you woke up to the sound of breathing that wasn't yours, right now you're still the kind of person who goes into dark places alone and comes back fine. You've done it dozens of times. The Glenrath system. 40 meters down, a squeeze passage, a cathedral chamber the size of a gymnasium that no tourist will ever see. You know every drop of this place, every sound it makes. That's why you notice when it stops making them. You're 38 meters down when it happens. Not a sound, not the drip of water finding a crack, not the low, almost felt vibration of the rock settling, not the breath, and every cave has a breath. A slow movement of air through passages you'll never reach, a sound like the earth exhaling. You've heard it every single time you've been here. Tonight, nothing. You wait. You count seconds the way you were trained. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, because panic underground is how people die. And you're not panicking. You're observing. You count to 60. No drip, no settle, no breath. The silence has a weight to it. That's the only way you'll be able to describe it later, and you'll know how it sounds, and you won't care, because it's accurate. It presses against your eardrums from the inside. It has a texture like a held hand over your mouth. You surface. You tell yourself it's a pressure thing, an anomaly. You've been underground hundreds of hours, and you've never felt anything like that, but that's what you tell yourself. You drive home. You're 20 minutes from home when you check your mirrors. Nothing unusual. Empty road. But then you notice you can't hear the road behind you. No tire noise from the rear wheels. No engine note from the back of the car. No other vehicles, even though you passed 2 on the left 30 seconds ago. You roll down the window. Sound floods in from the front. Wind, the hiss of tarmac, a distant radio from somewhere ahead. You reach back and crack the rear window. Nothing. Not quieter. Not muffled. Nothing. As though the world behind the plane of your shoulders has been switched off at the source. You pull over, you get out of the car and you stand in the road and you turn in a slow circle. Sound is everywhere. Wind, insects, the engine ticking as it cools. You get back in, you drive, you keep the radio on, you sleep badly. By the next morning the line is sharper, everything in front of you crystal clear. Your coffee percolating, the neighbor's dog, your own footsteps on the kitchen tile. Behind you, a silence so complete it has a texture. You spin around fast, for half a second, sound, the refrigerator hum, the house breathing, then it's gone. It's like catching something moving in your peripheral vision. The moment you look directly at it, it's already stopped. The audiologist runs every test twice, both ears, perfect. Better than average for your age, actually. He's nodding, about to tell you it's stress, maybe recommend someone you can talk to. When he pauses, he tilts his head. He raises one hand, the universal gesture for wait, and he snaps his fingers once in front of your face. You hear it. He walks behind you. He snaps again. You hear nothing. He snaps a third time, closer now, right behind your left ear. Still nothing, he says, quietly. Do that again. You go very still, because he isn't looking at you when he says it, and you realize he isn't talking to you. He writes idiopathic auditory asymmetry in your file, which is the medical way of writing down asterisk, I don't know what I saw. He refers you to a specialist. He walks you to the door himself. His hand on the doorframe is white-knuckled. You notice he doesn't look behind you again. You go back to Glenrath with a decibel meter. A good one, professional grade, above ground, 34 dB, wind, birdsong, your own breathing, normal. You crouch at the entrance. You hold the meter out over the dark and point it down. 0. Not quiet, not low, not ambient level background. 0. The number the device displays when it's lost the ability to measure, its error state. A reading it wasn't designed to produce, because in 30 years of sound measurement technology, no one who built this device ever needed to account for the complete and total absence of acoustic information. You pull the meter back above ground, 34 dB again. Instantly, you hold it at the lip. You move it down by inches. There's a precise line. Above it, the world. Below it, nothing. The line is 3 inches below the surface of the earth. You stand up, you walk back to your car. You don't go back in. 4 days later, at 3:17 in the morning, you wake up, you don't know why. No sound woke you, no alarm. You're simply awake, and the room is dark, and everything is perfectly quiet. And then you hear it, breathing, deep, slow, from somewhere just past your left shoulder, not your breathing. Yours is shallow right now, fast, because you've just understood what you're hearing. This breathing is slow and deliberate. In 4 counts, out 4 counts. Calm, patient. The breathing of something that has been waiting. It's close, not across the room, not in the hallway. Close enough that if there were a person behind you, you'd feel the warmth of them. You turn, silence. Not the silence of an empty room, the silence, the one from the cave, the one with texture. It presses in from behind your head, and you sit there in the dark with your heart hitting your ribs, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. You face forward. It starts again. In, out, in. You understand now what the doctor saw. You understand what the silence is. It followed you out of the cave the way a shadow follows a body, attached, patient, perfectly calibrated to stay exactly where your eyes can't reach. You turn again. Silence. You face forward. It knows exactly when you're looking. It always has. It's been standing behind your left shoulder since the moment you heard the cave go quiet, and it's been learning the precise rhythm of your attention, the half second before you commit to turning, the angle of your head, the catch in your breath that comes first. It's better at this than you are. You don't sleep again. 3 weeks pass. You start to almost believe it's over. Then your friend sends you the photo from her dinner party. You're in the foreground. You're laughing at something someone said. Your head is turned slightly right, toward the camera, and you look fine. You look like a person who went into a cave and came back and got on with their life. Behind you, 6 guests, all looking at the camera, and in the dark space behind your left shoulder, in the gap between 2 other guests, where the light from the overhead fixture doesn't quite reach, there's a shape, no face, the absence of a face, the shape of something that's learned to stand perfectly still. Everyone else in the photo is looking at the camera. The shape is looking at you. You put your phone down. You sit very still. The room around you is quiet, but you already know that quiet isn't the same as empty. You know that now. Don't turn around.
If these stories got under your skin, subscribe. There are darker doors ahead and we'll open them together.